Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know to sell a website. That's going to cover all of our features, we'll cover a few questions that clients might have, all the basic information you guys will need to know to make these sales. Websites have drastically changed since their introduction in the 90s. It still feels like every year we have new innovations, new security measures, new styles, new ways to develop our user interface. That's the huge advantage with having a website with Downy. We keep up with the changes in the industry and we make sure our websites are up to date with the industry standards. When most small businesses want to expand their digital presence, they're going to talk about Google, how their website ranks on Google. Now, our websites are built with search engine optimization methods to make sure Google sees them and can rank them highly because of their content. Search engine optimization is not to be confused with search engine marketing or paid search. SEM and paid search is where you're actually paying to list your website at the top of Google. It is ad space. Search engine optimization is us dressing up your website to fit the parameters that Google's algorithms have to list websites. Some of those things include having a lot of text that relate to the keywords, having pictures, making sure the listings are accurate as far as addresses, phone numbers, titles. And something else that's become very important in the last couple of years is your SSL certification. The certification is what encrypts all your data that is being transferred between the person browsing your website and your servers. This essentially protects your client's information once they send you an email or look for a quote or submit any information to your business. Search engine optimization is included with our basic websites, so no extra fees outside of the setup fee, and the monthly fee will be applied for any search engine optimization. With that being said, we also can run search engine optimization campaigns for websites we've already built. We do the basic incorporation for our websites, but if you want to run a full campaign where we analyze the data, we're looking at keyword searches, we're looking at data traffic, and focus in on making more changes to the website so we can tailor it to people's searches, that's a separate product. But just as an introduction, basic SEO and tailoring it to Google is part of what we do to build the website. I wanted to talk a bit more about SSL certifications because I think that's going to be our biggest and easiest selling point for getting people with their old websites to convert and come over to Downy. SSL stands for Secure Socket Layers. Now, I mentioned that this is what encrypts the data between the website and those browsing the website. Let's say there's a section where you could submit your email and a question or your name and a phone number to get a response. If you do not have the SSL certification, that is open to hackers to manipulate and grab and hit people with robocalls and viruses on their email. If someone is a little bit tech savvy, let's say they're upset with your business or the service you got or a deal that went bad in the past, they can target your website if you don't have the SSL certification. And a lot of websites built before 2018 don't have this SSL certification. So I think it's an easy selling point to anyone who doesn't have their website with us. If you want to see if someone has their SSL certification, you can plug it into our digital scorecard that we use, or you can go straight to the website. If you type in the website and you look at the address bar where it has, www. There's a couple different ways to see. Usually, if you're in Chrome, there's a little lock. And it'll say, if you click on the lock, it'll say website is secure, connection is secure. But if they don't have the SSL certification, it will say not secure. And if you're browsing from your business computer where they have firewalls, a lot of times they won't let you go to these websites if they aren't secure. If this is the first time you're hearing of SSL or wasn't so sure about what it was or what it meant in the past, this is a good time to go check out all your clients' websites. And if you find any that aren't secure, just go mention to them that, hey, we have secure websites now, and tell them what the risks are of not having a secure website. I think this is a great way to get the conversation going and lead them into all the other features that we offer with our websites. Another great feature we offer with all our basic websites are Google Analytics. Analytics will tell us how many people are coming to the website, what they're clicking once they come to the website, how long they're staying on the website, whether they got to the website from an organic search, like searching the title of the business, or maybe something that just the service that related to the business, and then click the website. It breaks down a lot of different information. I think the most important information is how people got to the website and how long they're staying there. But this is really something that can be used differently for all the different kinds of businesses we deal with. This also gives us a good benchmark if anyone ever wants to add a search engine optimization campaign or do search engine marketing. We know what the base level is, and after we implement these other products, we can show them how much their business has grown or how much their internet traffic has grown. This is a huge advantage for us as sellers because we're talking about real numbers. We're not just talking about brand management and brand recognition and customer loyalty and just trying to be in all the places that potential customers are going. We can show them the numbers, show them how many people are finding their business through our product, and help them set goals for the future, help them grow to where they want to be. So we've talked about the big selling points, SEO, SSL, and analytics. Now I just want to talk a bit about the basics of what's included when we build a website. So all our websites are built with 5 basic title pages. Those pages can be of the choosing of the customer. You can look at websites that we have listed on our website if they want to get some inspiration. Our web development team will build all the content within those pages. If they don't already have an existing website and they don't want to use the old stuff or they never had a website, we will type in all the content for them, whether it's the About page, the Contact Us page, the Home page. Our web developers will work with the customer to make sure we get everything that they want on there. And they're also open to make changes at any time. These websites aren't set in stone once they're built. We can manage them, we can change them. Anything that needs to be tweaked or tuned at any time, they can call us. We can get them in touch with the web development team, and we can make the changes that they need. The basic websites come with 5 pages, but if they want to add more pages and expand, it does cost a little more, but they're totally welcome to add however many pages they want. Just refer to our contracts for pricing, as it might change from the time I've made this video. If you're wondering what exactly is a page, some examples are your landing page. When you type in the website, the first page you come to, that's essentially your home page. And then we have the titles at the top. You click the button for Contact Us, and then it takes you to a new page within the website that's got all your contact information. And then maybe you want to go to the About Us page. That's another page. You click About Us, and it links you to a new page within the website. So it's essentially a new page within the website. This isn't to be confused with pages that are separate from the website. So let's say a law office is using a third-party payment system, and we put a link within the website that takes you to this third-party payment system. That does not count as a page from us. That is a page from another business, and although it links to a new page, it is not our page. And that's something else that's worth mentioning. We do not charge people for adding links to their website. If they have a third-party service, or if they want to link their Facebook or link to another service, like a payment service, then we will happily do that for no extra charge. The only extra pages we'll charge them for are the pages that we build within their website. If we don't build it, we're not charging them for it. Whenever you're filling out the contract with the customer and asking all the questions that we need to give to our web development team, just be sure and list any links that they want to add to their website. If they say they want to add a third-party link, just list that in the paperwork before submitting it, and we'll make sure we get it done. Another basic feature we have with all of our websites is mobile optimization. So when people are browsing from their smartphones, like their iPhone or their Android, when they log onto the website, it'll be a specialized website for their phone. The text won't be too big that they have to zoom in. The features will be proportioned with the iPhone screen or Android screen. This makes browsing a lot smoother from the mobile device, and this also ranks it a lot higher on Google for having mobile friendly. So that covers all the basics we offer with our standard website. Now we offer a few other things that cost extra. We talked about extra pages outside of the 5. We can also add e-commerce to people's websites. If people want to sell products on their website, we can set that up for them. If a company wants business emails, we can set that up for them. We can set up a pop-up ad. So when people first come to the website, we can ask them things like, hey, join our mailing list or join our VIP text list. These are great if companies are trying to expand on those product lines and get discounts out to people in a more personal way, like email or text marketing. Now, all these are extra features we just talked about. These are outside of the basic features, and they all cost a little more than what the basic setup and the basic monthly are. Some of them are just a setup. Some of them are a monthly and a setup. You just have to check our website contracts to see the costs. They may have changed by the time you're seeing this video. Some questions that you might get along the way are, how long is it until the website can go live? The website is usually built around 10 days, depending on how much content we need to create for them. And then there'll be like a little review period, and then we'll be able to publish the website within the month. Again, that depends on how much content they want us to create for them. People with extra pages, people with more in their bios, all these things can play into how long it takes. But usually we're going to shoot for 10 days for having the test website and then going live within the month. After the sale, the customer might want to know how long before they hear from the web development team. It typically takes us 24 to 48 hours after we've submitted the paperwork on weekdays for the web development team to get back to them. Domain names is something that's going to come up in the sale process. People asking if they can keep their old domain name or if they need to get a new one. Typically, if they own their domain name, and even if it was built with a different company, then we should be able to transfer their domain name over to our website that we're going to build with them. If they built the website with a website builder, they just need their credentials, like their login or proof of sale from that website for the domain name. And then our web development team can handle it from there. But just make sure they have some way of logging into their old page or some email or receipt for when they purchased the domain name. If the customer is building their website for the first time or they want to have a new domain name, when helping them decide what their new domain name should be, don't forget to check in a domain checker. We have that listed here in our PowerPoint slides. But just to make sure that when you search it in Google, no one just buys the name because it hasn't been bought yet. People will do that, and I think most companies even have algorithms running for searches on new domain names to buy just in case people search something and they have it, and then they charge you extra when you want the domain name. So I know we covered a lot with websites. We have a lot of features. We have a lot of basic features. We have a lot of extra features. And then dealing with these different concepts like SEO, search engine optimization, and Google rankings, and then moving into analytics. It can be a lot. And I just want to encourage you, maybe listen along to this recording and have your computer in front of you and maybe go through some websites and do some Google searches as I'm talking about them, just to kind of give you an idea of where these things are on a web page or how they function. Just try and put some more visuals to what we're talking about. And don't be afraid to give me a call. I'm happy to help with whatever I can. And if I don't know off the top of my head, I'm going to do my best to make sure we figure it all out. Good luck selling, everyone.